Well, good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dan Ryder with Nevada Home Connections, and today in our tour of Reno Sparks, you're in for a treat. We're going to head south. We refer to it as our southwest suburban neighborhoods.
We're going to start here at Windy Hill, which is one of the most amazing vistas here in town. As we begin our tour, we're going to, well, I call it Frost Ranches, but you know, there's this wide stretch of homes. Lot sizes between 2.5 and 10 acres. I guess you might call them gentleman ranches, for lack of a better term. But people are very, very surprised to even see this exists. It's so close to the city. I've always kind of thought of it as Reno's Beverly Hills. But you know, if you're looking for a lot of space and a high-end home, this would certainly be a neighborhood you'd want to look at. But following that, we bring in several relatively high-end developments, and those include Field Creek, Saddlehorn, Pichetti Ranch, and the Southwest Vistas. Some of the factors that make these popular, well, one is it's a nice suburban setting, good schools, large lot sizes. In fact, you'll find most of these homes have a minimum of a 1/3 acre up to a 1/2 to 1 acre, which allows for pretty good setback from your neighbors. Above Field Creek and Saddlehorn, we have Arrow Creek, which is another one of Reno's premier gated communities. Arrow Creek has 2 championship golf courses. And really, another nice thing about this Arrow Creek, they have one of the nicest community centers, pool, clubhouse, really one of the nicest ones in town. Arrow Creek grew up in the early 2000s, so, you know, the homes tend to be a little bit newer. It's also a little bit more expensive generally than some of the neighborhoods right down the street. But if you like that exclusive gated feel, then you'll definitely want to look in here. Finally, we're out on the Mount Rose Highway. Actually, if we followed that, that would take us right up to Lake Tahoe and Incline Village specifically.
We're looking over Montreux, actually, which is, in my opinion, probably the best of the best in terms of high-end communities, gated, golf course, gorgeous golf course, private of course, and they do hold a PGA event there yearly. The hills are forested, a little bit higher altitude in here. In fact, just above us, you hit lake level just a few miles up the road. So this is almost a Tahoe type environment, but still all of this. Montreux, behind it you've got the Galena Forest Estates, kind of south and east of that, St. James Village. All these are large parcels, forested parcels, and really designed for the most part for luxury homes. And all of this within about a half an hour of the airport, so you can really see the drive. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to learn more about Reno and Sparks, Nevada, feel free to give me a call at 775-742-3376. Thanks.